This one over here on the far end, it's got the bird on it. The Birdnet app, and that's from Cornell University. And then they also have another one called Merlin. It's really similar. That one works really good too. Merlin is what it's called, the Merlin app. So the Birdnet app versus the Merlin app. The Birdnet app actually has 984 species of both North American and European birds. And the Merlin app only has about 450 birds on it, and it works only for North America. So the Merlin only has North American birds on it, where the Birdnet has North American and European birds on it. Okay, so I'm showing you the Birdnet app. And this is from a video I just recently did. I thought this was a whippoorwill. I guess because it was so loud. It must have been because it was so loud it was making me think it was a whippoorwill. But I know what quails sound like. I've hunted them, and when I'm working sometimes around a lot of palmettos and stuff out around the wooded areas, sometimes I can pick them out. I can hear them, the bobwhite quails, and I'll know which ones they are. Alright, so I'm going to play it and show you again what it is and how to use this. This is a real good tool to have. Okay, so we're going to go to, I'm going to pull this in close so you can see it good. I want you to be able to see this. Okay, so I'm going to hit the speaker. Okay, and then I'm going to hit the speaker here. And on my video, I'm going to let it play. So I'm going to play the whippoorwill. And I'm going to use this Birdnet app. Okay, so I stopped it. I paused it right after that. So I got the bobwhite quail right here on the end. So I'm just going to scroll over a little bit so I got a white part there and listen to it. Okay, so my bird is in that white part. So I'm going to hit analyze right here. Okay, so we got the northern bobwhite. That's a quail. Okay, so I'm going to go back. I went back to the speaker, or the microphone. It's actually a microphone. Okay, so we got this whippoorwill here. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. I'm going to hit the microphone. So I'm going to play the whippoorwill. And I'm going to use this Birdnet app. Okay, I stopped it. So this right here on the end again. Scroll over and make sure that's white, and then I'm going to play it. Okay, so it's in there, so hit analyze. This is real easy to use. Northern bobwhite quail. Okay. Alright, so now for some reason I was calling that a whippoorwill, but I have whippoorwills on here. So I'm going to play you a whippoorwill, and then we're going to do it again. Alright, so I'm going to hit the microphone button. Okay, I'm going to play. Alright, so let's see what that does. It wasn't very good, but let's see if this picks it up. No, sorry, we were not able to confidently identify the bird species, any bird species. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm gonna hit the microphone. Alright, so that should have done it that time. Alright, that was pretty good. Now let's analyze. Look at that. Sorry, we were not able to confidently identify any bird species. So let's go to another one here. Let me go back. Hit the microphone. It's not picking it up. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up closer to my speakers here. Hit analyze. So is that not really a whippoorwill? It's not identifying it. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video and we'll see if this picks it up as a whippoorwill. Alright, so let's try that. Hit analyze. And it's not finding that one either. Try it one more time. And it's not finding that one either. Okay, I'm going to try another bird here. Alright, so I'm using Kathy Westerman's video. She just sent me a video that she's trying out. Alright, so I'm going to hit the microphone button. Okay, so let's try that one. So come over. Okay, hit analyze. Red shoulder hawk. Alright, so I knew that was a hawk. I listen to the hawks all the time out there in the woods. Alright, so that one worked. So let's go back here. So I got the white part. So that's where my bird sounds are. So hit analyze. Red-shouldered hawk. So it comes up the same. But it won't pull up the whippoorwill for some reason. Okay, so now one of my videos here. This was of some hawks. Okay, so I'm going to hit the microphone. Yeah, there's my game camera right there. Go a little bit further there. Yeah, that's better. Analyze. And it's not picking that one up. It must not be hearing it good enough off of my computer. Try it again. Still won't pick it up. Show wild guess. Laughing goal. Okay, so I did something a little different here. So I went to Merlin and I went ahead and put it on my phone so you can see the Merlin app. So you can see what it looks like when you pull it up. But that's the Merlin app. So I went on here and was doing a little more research, and I went ahead and downloaded that onto my phone. And I like it too. And also I'm noticing something else here when I started looking at this. It says that you can use it all over the world. Or when I googled it the other day, it said it was only in the United States, or it said North America. But the region it covers it says it covers the most of the entire world. And it's got what you call packs, bird packs. So I did the Southeast United States. And this is really easy to use too. Okay, so Merlin is really easy to use. So I want to check this out with the Merlin. What when I was trying the Birdnet app, it would not identify this bird here, which I believe is a whippoorwill. They were very loud that night. So you hit on Merlin, you hit Sound ID, and it's listening for birds. Alright, so that automatically went ahead and picked it up. And that says Chuck Will's widow. Alright, so let's see something here. Alright, I'm going to stop that. So the Merlin app picked that up right away. Alright, here we go. Chuck Will's widow. Says it's found in the southeastern United States. So is this another name for the whippoorwill, is what I'm wondering. Okay, so right here it says the surprisingly large Chuck Will's widow has a huge flat head and long wings. Is significantly larger than common nighthawk and whippoorwill. So what I thought I was hearing a whippoorwill, this is actually called a Chuck Will's widow. See, it's got 3 syllables like the whippoorwill does. And that's what I was hearing. The bob white only has 2 syllables. So when I've heard the bob white, I've always thought 2 syllables, bob white. And then the whippoorwills always had 3, so I've always thought whippoorwill when you hear them. So that's just something that I've always used to identify them. Okay, so that's the Merlin app. And I like how it plays and it'll listen for the birds and go ahead and automatically bring up the birds. So we're going to come back. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my video of the hawks and see what Merlin app does, where the Birdnet app didn't pick it up. Just listening for birds. Okay, so I'm starting over here. Let's see, so when we get to it, I think my game camera's right up there somewhere. Okay, there it goes. It picked up the hawks on my video now. The red-shouldered hawk. Where the Birdnet app didn't pick it up. I don't know if it just wasn't loud enough. But this picked it up. The Merlin app picked it up. Okay, something else I did is I have my audio recorder. I have my audio recorder here. And I had set it out on the windowsill here at my house for several nights. Here a while back. So I had set my audio recorder out back on the windowsill. Thursday, February 16th, 6:48 p.m. So I'm setting this audio recorder out right here by the window, or back window. So I did that, and I let it play all night and into the morning hours, because I was wanting to actually have it out there and so I could hear the birds. See, so the birds I think were right around here. Okay, so I'm going to hit sound ID. the northern mockingbird. So when I was trying this, it would not pick up the roosters. So it didn't pick them up and show them, the chickens. But it did show me a couple different kinds of birds. The red-shouldered hawk. And I know there's a couple more birds here. Carolina wren. So it's picking up quite a few different birds. I'm going to go to the next one. So it shows up yellow on the when it's hearing the bird. The same bird, it shows up yellow there, marking it. I'm putting this on here on my phone. There's one of them, the northern parula, that showed up right away. And the Birdnet showed that too, the Birdnet app, when I was doing this with my audio here. And a fishhawk bird showed up too. So I'm really liking the Merlin app here too. It works really good. northern cardinal. We have the northern cardinals coming to our bird feeder. See how it doesn't pick up the chickens or the roosters? There's a blue jay. So it's picking up more birds than it did when I was just experimenting with it, experimenting and putting it on the phone. Alright, so I'm going to stop it. I just wanted to show you the two different bird apps. And I'm going to be using the Merlin app a lot more now. But they're both really good apps. Really good for having bird ID. Checking the bird ID on it. And you learn a lot.